Hello everyone, this is SpartaChris Plays with Hogwarts Legacy Part 8. Haven't done this in a while. Sorry about that. It's just been very busy and exhausted. But I thought I would do this real quick before I go and do some plans later on today with my mother dearest. So happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there, and I hope you all have a nice evening with your children. Where we left off last with our quests and everything, we gotta go speak to Poppy. We have to acquire Bombarda. We had to go speak to Sebastian. This one is nearby because I was doing some other errands, and so we'll go do this real quick. We got some more stuff to do with Mr. Moon, and then we gotta go speak to Deke about maybe getting some Thestrals. So let's knock out. We'll do this one. We'll talk to Deke. We'll just work our way through everything and get out to this one right here. Does anything that I have acquired? No, I do not. So, nice little winter outfit.
Revelio.
Anything nearby? No, nothing nearby. Okay.
Must have snuck in after I fell asleep.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to
Hey,
stare
Frost.
at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So,
yeah,
who's
that's
the
right.
fool?
Forgot about that part.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
How's that?
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. But us. But I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
Well, aren't you a loving brother?
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
And that's about as loud as I can get my mic.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Katrin's the
Family
culprit?
problems.
It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them except Katrin. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
Okay, perhaps I can look for the thief.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
Yeah.
What do you have for
I don't know if
sale?
I have anything to sell.
What can I help you with today?
Yeah, I do. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Don't need that. That's useless. That's not needed. That's trash. Don't need it. That's gonna be turned into galleons. You know that. I don't need that. Don't need that. Nope. Nope. No. Niet. 9. No. And Wiedersehen. Well, maybe. I don't know.
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will
Revelio.
spit your eyebrows off your face, she will.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
Alright, gotta wait till night.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Oh, we got some coins here.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
Feels like
Who is it? What was that? Give us You won't get away with that.
Yeah, that was quick.
Revelio.
Some more gold.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Yeah, let's knock this out. Oop, wrong one. Let's see here. There we are. That's what I need.
Confringo.
And one more nearby someplace.
Revelio.
Where are you? There you are.
Confringo.
Or not. There you are.
That's that. Settled.
In the game? Oh, well, they're not too bad. I mean, I've played games like that before.
Revelio.
Okay, nothing else around here. Let's continue the hunt for this thief. There we are.
Revelio.
Ah, there's another one. Let's do this too. Okay, where are those fireflies?
Who lived here, I wonder?
Let's play, shall we?
No more happy A lamb to the slaughter.
Come on, you afraid to fight back?
Shame nobody saw that.
Alright, back to the task at hand. That was a little nice little detour. There's one right there. Here's some.
Lumos.
Apparently they're not too far away, like this one right here. Okay.
Lumos.
After a bit of dying, are we?
My mom started reading A Ballad of Songbird and Snakes before I could. Well, she's so far she finds it interesting, but she has trouble getting past the fact that they are trying to make snow more relatable. I think what what I got from that is that he's kind of entering a crossroads in his life, and he's got two people whispering in his ears, so it's gonna come down to a choice he's gonna have to make. I did end up finishing the book.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
So I wasn't entirely sympathetic or relatable to him, because there's many things that he still did and the way he thought I wasn't a big fan of.
Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all.
Yeah, it was. At the very end, I wasn't at all sympathetic towards Snow, especially. I mean, he eventually does make his choice. I mean, it's not too much of a spoiler to say that, because he. We all know how the story ends. but it does kind of help to explain a lot of how he viewed things, and how he
That must be the Haggerty family heirloom.
his interactions with Cadmus even.
Revelio.
Overall
Haggerty will
what?
take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
Is somebody there? Hello? When are you going to give up?
You will see. I won't rest until...
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Ah, jeez.
Accio!
Rusty.
Levioso!
Shall we not?
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio!
The story wasn't too bad. I mean, the ending I felt kind of was maybe a little rushed. Or well, not the ending, but like the later half of the book was probably, I felt a little rushed. But yeah, not too bad. It was a decent prequel, I would say. Ooh, need to adjust my seat. I'm gonna put a creak in my neck. Alright. What do I have again? Oh yeah, that's right. That's for something else. That's something to do. But, I mean, yeah, if you are a fan of Hunger Games and everything, this is a pretty good book to kind of to get into. I mean, there's one character that I did not expect to be sympathetic towards. They'll adapt the book in its entirety in the split this. I feel like it would be best if they split into maybe a duology. Though I don't think they're going to, because there's a lot of scenes that were in the book that I saw in the movie. So I feel like maybe a little bit sacrificed for the movie. I think, like I said, I think it would be better if it may have been split into a duology, because I felt like there was a bit. I feel like a bit much maybe surrendered for the movies. Though again, though on the other hand, I could be wrong. It may still be good. have your thief.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
Yep, I do have your heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban.
Hey, I got all enough quests done. Okay, that was this one right here. I got the Lucky Leprechauns Ensemble. Okay, what was it here that I could? I thought I could grab something here. What was it? It lied to me. Oh, I have a feeling it may be the longest out of the Hunger Games adaptation, since all of the other books were between 300 to 400 pages. Oh, this one is 500. Yeah, maybe it could be a longer movie. Be able to squeeze in enough, because there's a fair decent amount that. Though I mean, the events of the book are supposed to take place over the course of a month or two. Maybe 2.5. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so, yeah, it's saying that I have something here. Now, what was it? Not that. Not that. Oh, jeesh. God. Further down. There's my little niffler. Okay, so there's something else in there too. There it is. The leprechaun. A niffler mask. That's right, I gotta go back and take care of that little problem. Okay, let us go and... Wait, I don't have that. I'll work my way towards it. Alright. Okay, we'll do that one. We'll speak to Deke. Hogwarts map. No, not that. Jeez, wrong button. A little rusty. I haven't played this game in a while, so nope. Need to swap that out.
Levioso.
It's technically Christmas, though. Dang nabbit, I have not found that one yet. Okay. Resort back to the statues, I guess. Hey, Anonymous. Let's see here. Should I go back with the hippogriff? Yeah, we're gonna go with the hippogriff. Okay. Let's, no, not that one.
Dig has
There we
an
are.
idea to share.
Okay. And let's come down here real quick. Get some manure. Collect, 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 collect. Collect that. Collect that. Nope, can't do that. Can't do those. And let's put a little manure on this little fella here. Some potions. And voila. Hold it. Oh, there's something else down here. That's right, this little fella. Okay. Go visit the animals. Ah, jeez.
Professor
My
Howell will
bad on
never
that.
believe this.
Sorry, little fella. Might do that. And after that, let's give him a little toy to play with. No, none yet right now. Okay, let's go visit the hippogriffs. And let's give them this little fella here. Okay. Which one do I want? That's right. I'm gonna do Leviosa there. And that one. And also switch in my school uniform. Wait, what am I doing? That's right, I have things I gotta swap out. None of those. None of those. Nope. No, no. There we are. Use damage at Confringo. There we go. Oh, you see, Chris, they pushed back the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I saw that. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear. Done. Okay, so control on that one. Destruction. That one has nothing on it. No. Alright.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
You'll do. Hello, Deke.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
I like that.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male,
That
one
is true.
female.
Better than
Deke
releasing a
suggests
broken
rescuing
game.
thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Okay. Upgrade. Let's see here. Increase damage from and all damage spells. Yeah, we'll do that one. I'm not a big fan of. Magical throw. Isn't there? Oh, that's right. They're orange ones. So this here. Oh, dude. Jeez, I need. Increase damage from magic. Okay. Let's replace that. There we are. There's one that said it was for all. Yeah, whatever. That's all. Yep, that's all. Oh, do I already have the magical pin? Should be under collections. Here we are. No, it doesn't look like I got it yet. Yeah, I didn't get it yet. Okay. Now where am I off to here? World. All over there. So, let us go.
See if there's something you need.
Oh, I need that. Add to my collection.
Thank you for your patronage.
There doesn't seem to be any other games released this year I'm interested in, or they've announced. Things are tight, I guess.
That's been a pleasure.
Hello, Thestrals. I know what I knew it was going to do. That right there. And that right there.
Leviosa. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Okay. I got one. I just need to wait for the rest of them to come back.
Leviosa. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Really want to know the status of the Wonder Woman game Monolith announced a year or two ago. Oh, I didn't know that they had announced that kind of thing.
Revelio.
I saw some wings flapping nearby.
Revelio.
I guess no one's coming back. A shame. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm just gonna go ahead and knock this thing out back here. Disrupt the Poacher Animagus. Oh, I don't have anything like that right now. Yeah, hello.
Repender. Depulso. Confringo. Defender.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead. You may want to move.
Levioso. Depulso. Confringo.
Not you're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? Producto.
Defender. Confringo.
Confringo. Time to get my claws out.
Defender. Levioso.
I missed.
Defender. Confringo. Pacheco. Redacta. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Your poaching days are over.
Alright, let's free this Neasel. Yeah.
Aloha Mora.
It's the same Shadow studio who did Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor. Okay.
Levioso. I'll look after you. Revelio.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of fun. Problem is, you can't become one yourself. And unfortunately, those enemies can only turn into dogs. Or wolves, I should say. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick. I did it last time, but I was surrounded by enemies, so it screwed me up.
Incendio.
Time to teach someone time to teach someone a lesson.
Incendio. Accio. Protego.
One of my own.
Levioso.
Son of it. I won't go down as easy. Protego.
Accio. Incendio.
Would you like me to put you down?
Expelliarmus.
Levioso.
Protego.
There's nowhere to hide now.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Redacto.
Accio.
Petrificus totalis. Hold still. Petrificus totalis.
Confringo. Defender.
Petrificus totalis.
Oh Oh, shut up.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Confringo. Flipendo.
Hardly felt it.
Confringo.
Flash of inspiration.
Expelliarmus.
Got it right now.
Flipendo.
This is your first.
Flipendo. Stupefy.
Death from above.
Expelliarmus.
No one takes one of my own. I won't go down as easy. Production!
Flipendo. Confringo. Revelio.
You shouldn't go about.
Confringo.
Coward.
I'll waste the life out of your arm.
Flipendo.
Has all the
Potato.
teaching in school these days. You're going to regret that.
Is that the best you got? Expulso.
Expelliarmus.
How does that feel? Barely a scratch. That's just terrifying.
Arresto Momentum. Confringo.
Screaming roots.
You haven't got a prayer.
Thought you hadn't.
Expelliarmus.
Are you even trying? Rookwoods don't know. You will pay for your deed.
Reducto.
This one, of course, executioner.
Capulso.
You've made a great mistake.
Confringo. Defendo.
You made a mistake.
Depulso. Confringo. Leviosa.
Expulso.
Confringo.
Not so tough now, are ya?
Expelliarmus.
Where did it go?
Defendo. Protego.
Reducto. First signature.
Confringo. Arresto Momentum.
Tiger.
Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Head in the clouds, this one.
Confringo.
Clumsy little fool.
Defendo. Incendio.
I haven't even had to turn. Not even like them.
Capulso.
You know not what you do.
Protego. Defendo. Get out my nerves. Depulso.
Let's see you survive.
Confringo. That was a mistake. Careful not to get killed. Depulso. Protego. Stupefy. Defendo. Rebellion. Confringo. Flipendo.
That's what to warm you up.
Expelliarmus.
That's mine.
Arresto Momentum.
Barely felt anything at all.
Confringo. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Flipendo.
That all you
Flipendo. Expelliarmus.
Ringo!
Confringo.
Finally melted.
Ooh. Now for the giant spiders.
Flipendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo.
Alright.
Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum.
You're done.
Expelliarmus.
You're the one who freed our hippogriff.
Fredo, you're putting me to sleep.
Well, you'll have to might want to look up.
Expelliarmus. Descendo.
I'll watch the light come out of your eyes.
Expelliarmus. Descendo.
Nowhere to go. This is your first duel, isn't it? Barely felt anything at all.
Target practice. Arresto momentum.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Descendo.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Confringo.
Incendio! And will we give up? It's actually quite beautiful.
Arresto momentum.
My life.
Confringo.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Expelliarmus.
This has become personal.
Descendo. Confringo.
That all you've got?
Expelliarmus.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Confringo. Descendo.
Look what you've done. You'll pay for that. Flash
Confringo.
inspiration. Die for that.
Expelliarmus.
Stop that, Rod.
Descendo.
Get on there! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Expelliarmus.
Let me have some!
Descendo.
Patrificus totalis!
Expelliarmus.
Patrificus totalis! The darkness
Benite.
swallow you up!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stop that. Descendo. Confringo. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Whew. Oof. Oh, that's always fun. Did I get it this time? That's the question. Not that one. Hey, they gave it to me this time. Okay, back to work. Wrong button. I need to go to Hogsmeade now. Oof.
I used to help out at the precinct.
Revelio.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a
Is
curious mind like yours.
there a spell in the game? No, it doesn't sound familiar. Hopefully the game time Hogwarts Legacy 2 comes out, there won't be any more games. Jer knows who be. That's a good question. Okay, only wolves, yes. Would be interesting for more different animals. That would be nice. Gets annoying.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
That's all I have. Okay. I
Let
have
me know
everything
if
else.
there's anything else I can do to help.
Let's go back to Hogwarts. Before I... Yeah, we'll do it. I'd like to ask you about changing the room. Okay, no, it's not that one. Hold on. I've rescued the Thestrals and bought some spellcrafts for the pen.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
That's all enemies in the game are white wizards and witches. I mean, it is technically Britain, but all the students are... There's a vast variety of students who are mixed themselves. The swamp.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Will do. Oh, while I'm at it. What? No, that is right. And make it universal. That way everything converts. And then... Oh, not that. Make that universal. fix most of it. Looks like it. Good. Need to do some more redecorating up here. Besides that, let's go inside here. Yeah, that was a little bit rough, but hey, it's a arena, so what do you expect? Let's put this somewhere like over here. And then for the food, so I don't have to worry about feeding them every single time I come in here. Right here's good. And then... let's put in a nice little shack, shall we? Let's unleash the Thestrals. Something for the Thestrals to play with. Bones at some beast. Leave that one the Thestrals like to play with. Huskins. Unrollable. Where did that? There it is.
Revelio.
By the way, if you remember correctly, there's some hidden things around here. That up there. Is the enchanting curse fire grapple used to burn the room requirement? No, that's not in here. The demon fire or whatever it was. Yeah, that wasn't in here.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Yeah, I'm up here.
Incendio.
And I believe that was all that was left.
Revelio.
Someone's an anxious father. Half an hour for that to do. Let's go ahead and just set up a reading pen in all of our terrariums. Way to go, Caligo, you dog. Or, well, AJ's. Oh, that's right. I don't have enough animals for this. That's a female, and I do have a male, so yay. Put the Niffler probably in with the Thestrals. And you all enjoy the ball. Okay. Don't have more of those. Mandrakes gonna do. I got enough of those. Okay, while I'm waiting for that to do, finish up, let's move on to the, let's go talk to Sebastian, shall we? Yay, got him at, well, no, not that. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I was going to do something, but not. Okay, green pen, there's more. There we are. Wall, that thing right there. Is that all? Yes, it was. Special hair. That'll become important for later on. Let's put that Niffler in here with these fellas, shall we? Niffler hair. Do I have anything I can possibly further update? Because I got new stuff. Hey, yeah, I can. No, I don't. Darn, I don't have toad boards. Well, shucks. Okay. On to talk with Sebastian.
Revelio.
I thought I just saw someone there. I'm gonna take a quick detour just to point this out. So this right here is a picture of a witch who is being burned. But the funny thing is that she's out there enjoying it, and that's because wizards during their persecution during the Dark Ages, when they were burned at the stake, would cast a nice little charm to not really burn them, gives them a nice little pleasant tickling sensation. And this particular witch right here allowed herself to be caught multiple times because she enjoyed it so much. Yeah, let's get a cup of tea. Who doesn't love a good cup of tea?
Revelio. Professor,
We haven't spoken to her in a while.
what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my
Well-
work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
Frost. Yeah, they did rush to do Hogwarts Legacy 2, but they did announce that there was not going to be any DLCs, And I can somewhat understand. She must have had a fetish for tickling. That probably, but I think I would. I think I would rather. I mean, if they did do some DLCs, that'd be cool. But I think I would rather them do Hogwarts Legacy 2 and move the story along. It would be kind of cool if they did do some DLCs where they kind of like explored the lake a little bit, or what was left of Ranrock's rebellion, or Rookwood's gang, something like that. For our next 2 years, do a expansion, do a DLC with those two, our remaining 2 years. Otherwise, they're gonna definitely need to do something different for Hogwarts Legacy 2 because we've basically explored the entire valley already. So unless there's more secrets that we don't know, like maybe something with Merlin. I mean, we have all those pavilions. Are they called pavilions? I don't really know. But all those structures that we did for the Merlin trials all over the valley. So it would be kind of cool to do something with him as well as his arch rival Morgana. That's a sensible way to look at this. How have you dealt with the time you've lost? That's a good question. How did you...
Have you made peace with the time you've lost?
Ah, but I don't truly know how much time I have lost. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was in exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor.
So, for those of you who weren't here earlier, Professor Hackett used to work as an unspeakable for the Department of Magic, or for the Ministry of Magic she got wrapped up in some time magic that accelerated her aging. She lost multiple years. She's much younger than she actually appeared. She's actually she actually graduated around the same time that Professor Black did.
Aloha, Mora.
Dear Dina, I know you are disappointed as any regarding the cancellation of this year's Quidditch season. Despite repeated efforts, I cannot seem to convince the headmaster to reverse his decision, even if it were for a short period of time. Might I impose upon you to reach out to him? It occurred to me that perhaps hearing from someone from his school years, someone alongside whom he may have once cheered for a match or two, well, I thought it could possibly sway him. Yours gratefully, Chio.
Revelio.
And there's something nearby too. That's the level 3. Hello. And that's a level 3. I'm gonna have to wait until after I get a level 3 before I can access that. How many do I need to level 3? There's that letter. We also got the Nifflifer. Got that one. I have 5. I need an additional... How many? I need an additional 8. Yes, it would be fun to do something with Morgana. Morgana and Merlin. the Undercroft.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
Let's find
What did
out.
you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark
Oh, they
magic
did a
when
wonderful job
necessary,
of doing that
not
with this
to
game.
fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I regret using Crucio. I agree, we did what we had to do. We unfortunately did, or else we would have died.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else.
We would have
References
died
to a
otherwise.
lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I won't say a word. We should tell Ominous. I mean, it is after all his ancestor.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise, I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my
Oh.
own good.
Uh-oh.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Uh-oh.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Well, that turned out to be
I
kind of
am not
awkward.
letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Ew. Such a tragic loss. What happened to Sebastian's parents? Well, that's asked, I guess.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin.
Ooh.
Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
The book is giving Sebastian hope. The spell book is kind of concerning. Anything to do with dark magic and also with Salazar Slytherin is kind of just
Some
concerning.
references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Will do. Okay. Next set of a series of fun events. We're gonna go learn a Bombarda.
Revelio.
Hello, Peeves.
Aloha Mora.
We're now gonna, well, real quick, we're gonna take a quick trip into the faculty lounge.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Hey, one less. What is this? Attention, I have been advised that various members of the staff would like to organize a social gathering. I have no objections to this and shall leave it to those so inclined to fraternize. Ensure that such activities fall outside of school hours, of course, and that nothing so jovial as to disrupt my concentration should occur. Likely, I shall be busy on the date, but will review the invitation when received. I recognize that my absence will mar the engagement. Also, half of an hour should be sufficient, and please be mindful that any sort of magical presence should be strictly prohibited. Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster. P.S. No confectionery shall be served, lest they attract stray rat or neasel. Also, please try to limit the number of involved in this frivolity to 4. Yes, I am. Yes, I will be. And we have
Revelio.
Thistle here. Bugart Closet. An old cupboard is said to have once contained a powerful bugart that 5 professors worked together could barely repel as it shifted among werewolf, tornado, plate of haggis, and a Hungarian horntail, and someone's mother-in-law. For those of you who don't know, bugarts are a type of magical beast that no one knows what it looks like. Because as soon as it lays eyes upon you, it transforms into your greatest fear. A plate of haggis being one of them. The only way to do away with Bugart, to destroy it, is to laugh at it. That's why in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, you got introduced to the spell Ridiculous, which is, when casted upon a Bugart, turns the Bugart into something comical. Such as, in the book, Ron Weasley's greatest fear was an arachniantula. Some of these words are a tongue twister. The giant spiders in the woods. And so in the book, when he casted Ridiculous upon it, it pulled off its legs and it was forced to roll around like a worm. But in the movie, when Ron casted Ridiculous upon it, it gave the spider arachniantula put roller skates on all of 8 of its legs, making it having to fall multiple times because it couldn't skate. So I actually kind of like the movie version better.
We should have a moon calf in charge.
Oh, hello. Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Hey, you just told me to do it. I did it for you. Oh, well. Did I do this yet? Yes, I did. Oh, and there's Peeves again. I'm curious as to whether that's the Grey Lady. I have no clue. The Grey Lady is the house ghost for Ravenclaw. She was originally the daughter of Rowena Ravenclaw, the founder of House Ravenclaw. But after taking her mother's diadem, so that she could basically be better than her mother sent a gentleman to go find her and was killed by the guy because that wizard was in love with her and she did not reciprocate the love. And in his grief, the wizard killed himself, becoming the Bloody Baron, while she became the Grey Lady of Ravenclaw. Oh, that was a fun class.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary.
Understood.
The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Of course, Professor.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? And try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Oh, that was fun.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Should be able to access this door now.
Aloha Mora.
We're gonna go into Hagrid's hut.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Well, there's a toilet.
Revelio.
Though technically this isn't really Hagrid's hut yet. This is the Care for Magical Beasts hut, which is what Hagrid will eventually become in the third book / movie. Dear Professor Howen, I would be more than happy to take any excess Puffskeins hairs from you. I could collect it when I next make a delivery to the castle. Sound as if you have plenty of for your class room needs. Perhaps you might even have time for a cup of tea. A little bird told me that you once encountered an Akami. I can't say I mind hearing about that. I once encountered a young Welsh green, which is a dragon, when I was collecting toad hide in the west. Of course, it could have been a baby wyvern. Hard to tell on that age. Anyway, not for the faint of heart. It is this life of magical beasts. Looking forward, your response, Ellie Peck. Okay. Well, in order to get this fella, we're gonna have to... I would like to ask, Professor... something.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
Why are you interested in magical beasts?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
Possible. I find magical beasts fascinating. They are kind of interesting.
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What is an alchemy?
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Which we see this creature in the first Fantastic Beasts movie.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid. And moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Okay, there was Highwing. And Caligo, my wonderful little pet. Let's do this over here real quick before we go and say hello to our next quest.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
Yes, we shall.
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of.
Boo.
Accio!
Ah, fudge. That did not work as I wanted. Oh well.
You didn't see that.
Oh, I did. Oh, dang nabbit. Almost had it. Oh well.
Accio!
There we go.
What a remarkable shot! Well, it appears I've been bested.
Thank you.
Well done! Diving, summoner's court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
It was easy. Good game.
You played a good game, though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance. I do wish you would take your turn.
A level up. Thought it was fun. Nice little handle. We also got something here too. What was it? Oh, yes, that right there. Picked up something here. Piece of crud. And two things here. Nope. And also that's for the wand. Yeah, gonna go with with that one. What did I else need to pick up? Oh yeah, those letters. Okay. I already took care of all the stealth. What's this? Let's do that. Okay. I think someone back here wanted to speak with us. No?
I hate to see it.
Yeah, meet Poppy. We'll go take care of that Thestral later. That'll be the last thing we do.
Like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Okay. So she's right here, but apparently wants me to go someplace else. And what is here? Ah. Beating a curse. Do I want to worry about that? Yeah. We'll come back to it. That's all that I have to do there.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me. I'm terrified of spiders. Yeah, I squashed them.
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Oh, why did spiders take over the hamlet?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why are you terrified of the spiders?
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it.
Oh, that's just disturbing. That can be. Why didn't you contact the authorities?
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
Well, that's not nice. I'll do it.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I should pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
I was not involved in that at all.
Folk still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Now, why is it spot removal? I thought it told me to come down here for, or I could have been wrong. Whatever. We'll knock out that quest real quick. What's wrong, buddy? What's wrong?
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Well, I mean, there's one right here.
Incendio! Levioso! Potato! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Stupefy! They're even more aggressive than I expected. Expelliarmus! Levioso! Potato! Stupefy! 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 Accio! Incendio!
Well, I'd say we found the
Surely that's
spiders.
the last of them.
The absconder assassin! Oh, pleasure to see you again. Can't tell you how happy Milo's daughter was to get that watch.
He's a ghost. Okay, then.
Oh no, this must be Mary.
Well,
poor woman.
That's unfortunate. I just smacked my mic. H. I have delivered the spider venom as requested. Prompt payment is now due. A new cluster of spiderlings in my cellar workshop have almost hatched. I can provide more venom soon. Once, of course, I have compensated for the last delivery. Mary Portman.
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Well, that's unfortunate. Notice of temporary vacation. Due to the plague of spiders, I have decided to temporarily leave my home again. This is only a temporary arrangement. We'll be back once everything has been cleared up, and I expect my house to be exactly as I left it. No spiders, no vagrants, no arguments. Yep. Let's go to the cellar and...
Revelio.
Here we are. Let's take care of some spiders.
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. Revelio.
Well, I know there haven't been spiders down here. There are rats walking around.
Well, this isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere.
Yeah,
A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads.
Okay, folks, before I continue with this, I'll be right back. I have a puppy dog that needs my attention real quick. And I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. What did I... Oh, that's right. I picked up another letter. Notice temporary vacation. Ah, that's annoying. And... yeah, let's tangle webs. Well, I guess let's take care of these spiders. And
I'd
for all
best be
you
ready for whatever I may
arachnophobes,
find down
you can
there.
go ahead and just skip this stream if you want.
Revelio.
We don't want to offend or upset you.
Hexags. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. Confringo. That's one Hexag destroyed. I should get the rest. Repulsor. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one. Leviosa. Repulsor. Repulsor. Leviosa. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Confringo. There's a victory that came none too soon. Revelio. Confringo. These eggs must be destroyed. I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Revelio. Confringo. Can't let you harm hounds here any more than you already have. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Bombarda. Confringo. Half finished. I need to destroy all of the Hexags. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
Oh, didn't I? Wasn't I just up there?
Confringo. Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Descendo.
And that's a dead spider. Okay. Need to get up there somehow.
Revelio. Confringo. Bombarder! That's the last of the spider sacks.
I finally found the perfect place to breed my spider colony, and it was quite literally under my nose the whole time. My cellar. Why didn't I think this before? Why hasn't anyone, for that matter? My spiders are growing big and strong, and the silk they produce will make me a fortune. I will have wealth at last. No more scrimping on frocks when I'm in town. It will be marvelous. You're dead.
I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders.
Stupid, stupid, stupid witch.
Revelio. I hope that's the last spider. Descendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Descendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Descendo. Revelio.
Oh, she's not going to need that anymore.
No, wait. That's the last one. And she's angry. Potato! Stupid one! Descendo! Arresto! Descendo! Descend! Nightmares for the rest of my life after that. Arresto momentum. Potato! Stupid one! Confringo! Revelio!
Fail. Hey, there's a Christmas tree. I can put that up now.
Revelio!
Hold on. This one I just saw. Oh, that's what they are. Okay. Well, this place is all cleaned up now. Hopefully. Turn. I swear, these basements are bigger than the actual houses.
Wonder who lives here.
of
Revelio.
someone who's dead now. Alright, let's go and visit him and let him know his town's all safe and sound.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home
I
wasn't
did
the right.
not.
Mr. Dunn,
God.
I have some news.
Thank
That
Merlin.
type of person
About
to
my
blame
sweet
me
friend
for something I
Mary.
didn't do. She was an innocent victim. She was victim of her own greed.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit, and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary, what untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
Yeah, indeed you don't. It's pretty, not a pretty sight.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
I'll say it again.
Oh, will you shut up, woman? She's really gonna have nerves. Insatiable spider. Let's see here. And I got this nice little shelf. Oh, something else as well. Oh yeah, that's right, the Christmas tree. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh,
From those
Tannenbaum.
trolls.
Let us go to... I need to take a quick... trip by there so I can pick up that demiguise statue and the moon.
Mine now, demiguise.
What the? Hey, it won't let me. Oh, that's not a pain. There we go. Okay. Next order of business is to finally get this quest done. Okay. World map. Aha! That's where it is.
Revelio.
Let's see here. Spider signs. Evidently, a spider infestation has made this area particularly treacherous. One wonders how many areas could this sign be used for.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso.
Oh, that was a little bit of pain, but hey.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo. Levioso. Defendo.
Thank you for participating in this little jaunt. But you're dead. Can I access this house yet? No, I cannot. Darn it. There.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
She's fine. In fact, actually, she'll be a mother
Highwing's
here
fine.
soon.
I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Understood.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Yeah.
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them.
No, we're not.
If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Well, that could have gone better.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio! This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Yep.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
Good question.
They won't be happy to see us. Should illusionment, or perhaps a less discreet approach.
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
They come after me. I'll stick them like a nogtail.
Petronius Totalis.
I heard something.
Revelio.
So hurrah, me lads, in Rookwood times is glad.
Petronius Totalis.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
Let us go in.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder
Yeah.
the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revelio. It's here. I sense it. Don't know what victim Francus Totalis. Revelio.
Sorry about that, folks. Just itched my nose and I smacked with mic again.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them.
Francus Totalis.
Yeah. Poppy. Out of the way.
It seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Francus Totalis. Revelio.
Dragons.
Revelio.
What's that? I never saw that before. Go find out what it is.
Revelio.
Okay, nothing I can get now. It's a Niffler. That's what it is. Unfortunately, I can't get it.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending the spoils in Hogsmeade.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
They're punishing a poor dragon.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here. Not
Revelio.
with the plans they likely have for it.
They're apples, too.
Aloha, Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elemental supplies will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Rat Robin one is dragging in cat!
Back for more. Not the brightest burn. Shows that anyone can stop. What have you done? Never like
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. You're not going to...
I'll check your pockets up. Stop right there.
Stoop time. Revelio. Accio.
Hey, she's free. Wait, hold on.
This may have been a bad idea.
She's free.
I suppose we'll find out.
That's actually not good for me. Well. Well, let's get out of here.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
No, but hey. Oh. What should we do with the egg?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Okay, do you think the poachers will retaliate? More than likely.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Okay, let's get out of here then.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Okay, now. Have that quest to do. There's actually a quest up here as well. Let's go do that one.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your...
Revelio.
Attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
A little sightseeing. We haven't done that in a while.
Revelio. Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you
Yeah,
do?
the lawyer guy
I'm
is.
SpartaChris Hogwarts,
The-
and I
like
have an
the
exciting business proposition for you.
lawyer
Now, it
from,
may surprise you to learn that someone of my
Jurassic Park.
obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
How condescending. How generous. Genuinely kind of you.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates.
Pimples?
But I've run out of the key ingredient, Boobatuber pus. Boobатubers do grow in the Forbidden
Okay.
Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What is a boobatuber?
What precisely are boobotubers?
Disgusting things, really. Covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
She sounds a bit high maintenance. How do you know boobatuber pus will work?
How on earth did you discover that boobatuber pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbor discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure booba-tuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
Okay, I guess I'll do it.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvelous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few booba-tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around.
Okay.
Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for booba-tubas. I hope it's worth the risk.
You know what? We're gonna do Caligo. They haven't had Caligo out and spread his wings for a while now.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those booba-tubas?
Oh, here's one.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Okay, just need a couple more. Well, looks like I'm going to go into the cave.
Just my luck. A troll. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Did not hear that shield thing.
Confringo. Bombarda. Stupid. Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Caligo may not be as fast as a broom, but gotta give him some time to stretch his wings.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Somewhat, yes. Of course.
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Gee, thanks. Alright. I have 2 speaking parts. I have an assignment to do. Collect the field guided page on Underground Harbor. Collect the field guide page from the Book of Intermediate Transfiguration in the library. Oh, there we are. Okay. Well, we can go ahead and just talk to...
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
Aha.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Let's go ahead and sell some things off, shall we?
Clementine drew you into her butterfly. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Glasses are the only thing that's reasonable to collect.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
I'm trying to get rid of that. Those I just recently bought.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for that.
I'm gonna stick with my glasses. And
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
sell my old glasses off to him. Alright, done.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Okay, let us go and talk to Bullet. Darn, level 3.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange. seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
I mean,
think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
We should check on her. Haven't we done enough for her? We should check on her.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Oh, it's to do with Renrock. I'd rather not say the present.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
For the best.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Alright.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Let's go talk to Deke. Get that taken care of. I said I was going to put a Christmas tree in. Go check on the Thestral, shall we? Wish there was more than just one voice actor for the male and female voice. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Isn't it such an adorable thing? Let's now go check in on Highwing and Calico's offspring. Little fella. Or Missy. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that the little Thestral has been born.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that Master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged Master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Deke. Your master got what he deserved. He did get what he deserved.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the Phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even Master. Deke often wonders what became of that Phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
And there's a measles offspring. Lord. Where? Where's the bird? Oh. Okay, now. Always wanted to know what a baby hippogriff looked like. Well, now you know. I have no idea.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Okay, let us do the glasses. Ancient magic. Let's go down here and another bag of manure. Oh, I have enough. Too many invisibility potions now. Okay. Think. Let's go and give have a word with Professor Onai and Natty, and I think we'll call it. Well, let's do that one quest for Professor Professor Weasley. And then we'll call it a night. Sounds like that one ghost is being chased by, I guess, I'm assuming it's his wife, ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, or something of that nature. Chases after him with an axe every night.
Revelio.
Oh, that's right. I got that thing up there. I'll return for that part of the quest here in a moment.
Mine now, demiguise.
Aha. Okay, back downstairs. Alright. Now we wait.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
A little bit of a too cheerful music for this event,
you are well
for this
intentioned,
little moment.
but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabillaland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned.
Oh.
Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How did you become an animagus?
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month.
Oof.
Then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight. Then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu. But Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Do you choose to be your animagus form?
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
It's incredible.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Perhaps your mother is right. We can't allow your mother to stop us. Well,
she's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Happy to oblige. Okay. We'll do this. Okay. Aha. Underground Harbor.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
Hold it. Can't let this guy see me.
Revelio.
The underground harbor, located deep beneath the viaduct courtyard, is the landing for boats delivering first-year students across the Black Lake to Hogwarts. So, this is where the Hogwarts first-year students are dropped off. So they don't climb up all those stairs. They, in fact, actually come to this place right here. And they go up the elevator. Like so. Nice little twist to the story. We all thought that the students would climb up those stairs. So this is a little bit of a shorter walk than climb up those stairs, because they would just go up there. Okay, now to go hunt down Okay.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Oh, I guess it would be fun.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
That would be the quaffle, right? Yeah.
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
No. False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species.
Yeah, Hermione unfortunately
I suppose
found
this has gone
that.
on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards Council, the International Confederation of Wizards, Order of Merlin. The Order of Merlin is kind of like a Medal of Honor kind of thing, and the International Confederation of Wizards is basically the United Nations for wizards.
The Wizards Council.
That's correct. The Wizards Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Oof. Antidon, Peruvian Viper Tooth. I think it's the Peruvian.
The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
Brilliant! Though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Oof. Hedgeswood Craft. Alfred Clegg. I think it's Woodcraft.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The Hide Behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the Hide Behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Lethifold?
I think it's the Patronus.
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a Letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Oof, this has been mentioned in Grump.
Gamp.
That's it.
Yeah, Gamp.
One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Ron and Hermione both mentioned this in the books. Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Ooh, Basilisk, no. Runes Spore, I think.
The Runespore.
That's right. According to Parselmouths, each of the Runespore's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
North America. Mount Greylock in North America.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Ooh, elixir to induce euphoria. Virtuserum. I think it's the elixir.
Elixir to induce euphoria.
Incorrect.
Oh,
the
darn.
answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive.
I was thinking that one.
Such as
I should've gone
dusty
with that
book
one. Darn
covers
it.
or...
Oh, well.
Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Sure, let's do it.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Sir Egbert I think it's that
Egbert
one.
the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Ooh. Lachi Haversacking student? I think it's Haversacking. I don't know, but...
Haversacking.
That's right.
Yay.
Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Ooh. Hairy ears. Bad luck. Webbed feet. I think it's hairy ears.
Hairy ears.
No.
Darn.
The answer was bad luck.
Ah.
Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
I already kind of picked this one up. No, well, hold on. That's one.
Mimblus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimblus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Ooh. Bowman Wright, Basil, Flack, Linford of Stincombe. I don't know. I think I'll go this one.
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good.
Hey.
Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
I think it's a slipper.
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
Actually. Not so. Snallygaster. I think it's the Amazon rainforest.
The Amazon rainforest.
No.
Darn.
The answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative
Oh,
of the
that's
Occamy
right.
and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir think it's Amset.
Sir Amset?
No.
Darn.
The answer was Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ooh, you look Gimp. Commodus Peverell. Ethereal the Ever Ready. I think it was Gamp?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes.
Hey.
Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. Ah, it's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of
Right,
knowledge.
and I still got the book.
You should be pleased with your performance. Not many
You were gonna get the
students
book
would have done
anyways.
so well. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Book of Intermediate Transfiguration. This book designed to help guide the students who wish to pursue more complicated types of transfiguration. Professor Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students as a bit of light reading. Yeah, right.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Oh, I do believe that there is a fire that I need to go put out real quick.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't
Alright, we'll just... there.
Revelio.
Alright, that's all done. Hello, what's this? Hold it. There's something nearby.
Revelio.
Okay, so it's somewhere else.
Revelio.
Oh, okay. Come on. There we go. Oh,
Revelio.
Let me get that. Yes, I did. Okay.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Transfiguration class now.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Okay, now. And I believe that is all my spells, minus the unforgivable curses, but I don't plan on doing those. Because I am a Hufflepuff, and us Hufflepuff do not dabble in the dark arts.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
Okay, let us have a word with our professor here.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Despite spending so much time on assignments, the assignments have helped.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
No, not at all, Professor.
Not at all. I was, merely interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Uncle Roland sent us back.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find the goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook. Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
How sweet of him. Any more to those owls?
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
I'm glad to have helped.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
my heart to see your interest in herbology,
Revelio.
dare I say, blossom.
Yeah, let's see. Ooh, there's something right there. Something I can't get a hold of. It's on the other side of the wall there. Let's see about trying to get there, shall we?
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Aloha Mora.
Uncle William sent us back. He often asks after you.
Oop, sheesh. Oopsies. Oh, look at that.
Levioso. Revelio.
Aha. Nice little storage area. Okay. Now, this is the door I really want to go through. Something over here. There you are.
Levioso.
Hmm.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Okay.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Now, where's the trash can when you need one? Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and knock that one out. Speak to the goblin. Go speak to Sebastian by the Overlook. You know what? We may just call it there for the meantime. Yay, that's done. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll call it from there. There. Okay, that was weird. I thought I already had that one. Alright, everyone. Thanks for joining in. Go and leave a like if you have not. Subscribe if you've not. Leave a comment down below on if you enjoyed it. And yeah, go and also down below in the comment section or in the description box are friends of mine as well as the 540 Studios YouTube channel where you'll find myself with my best friend Jace. Anonymous will be there as well as another friend, Prismatics, and on the occasion when Table is not busy with work or family or his own stuff, he will be kind enough to grace us with his presence. Love you, tabletop junkie. But yes, go and visit all those and say hello, subscribe to them, as well as other friends. And also there's a description box. Also in the description box is a link to the 540 Studios merch store, where you find all kinds of fun stuff. But besides all that, thank you all for joining me, and you all have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank y'all, and see you around. God bless.